Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. I want to begin this video by asking you guys a very simple question. Because clearly, Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua are likely to have a handshake in the next few weeks. And should that happen, Mount Kenya is going to be locked. William Ruto will definitely lose Mount Kenya. And the main question is now this. If you are William Samoei Arap Ruto, what would you do? Would you retain Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki as your running mate, or would you risk and appoint someone else from the ODM party as your running mate?
Kuna kitu ingine watu wengine wali misinterpret. Walisema ati mimi nilisema ati sisi hatutaki kiti cha deputy president. Hiyo kiti ya deputy president ndio tunalenga sana. Hiyo ndio tunalenga.
I'm asking that question because I want you to listen to Gladys Wanga, the ODM chair.
Sasa hiyo NDC kakuidhinisha wewe, utakubali?
Wacha niseme hivi kwa sasa tusiweke the cat before the horse. Kwanza unajua ama inasema mpunga wangali
samaki na mkunja ngali mbichi.
No.
Usilalie mbacheo sijui nini. Mheshimiwa Governor, ili nikusaidie kuelewa hili. Ili nikusaidie kuelewa hili swali. Yeah. Tumeona viongozi wa kaunti ya Mombasa.
Yes.
Na jana umekuwa na Mheshimiwa Abdul Swamad.
Yes.
Na juzi amekuwa na the former governor, yes, waziri wa mining, yes, Hassan Joho.
Yes.
Na wakasema kabisa kwamba wao kama watu wa pwani, yes, wanataka Ali Hassan Joho, yes, awe deputy president. Yes. So why is it kwamba wewe ukiulizwa wewe unapiga kona nyingi Mheshimiwa? Diplomatic.
I think Joho is capable of taking that position. Mimi kwanza kitu nataka tufanye, the first thing I would like ni kwamba tukue kama chama tuko kwa meza as an equal partner.
And we are going to negotiate hard. We are not going to leave anything out. Those who thought that we are not going to demand for deputy president, that is one of them. We must demand because it is not the only issue, but it is one of them. So whether it is disturbing some people or it is catching them on the wrong side, that is not really our worry. Our worry.
If you listened to that clip, Gladys Wanga accidentally leaked ODM plans. The truth of the matter is that ODM party has already made up their minds. They are going to support William Ruto's re-election in 2027. And I'm talking of ODM Oburu Odinga's wing. And they're pushing for three things. The first thing they're pushing for is to be considered as equal partner during negotiations. They understand that William Ruto is in a position where he is disadvantaged. And they also understand that William Ruto's re-election is actually pegged on the support Ruto is going to get from ODM party, especially their stronghold. So they want to negotiate on equal terms.
Wacha niwapatie siri. Saa zingine unachagua mtu wa kukusaidia mwenye amesoma kukuliko. Alafu akifanya mambo mazuri wewe unapigiwa makofi. Si ndio? Sijasema kitu. Huyo mungwana ni fire si fire. Nasema tuendelee.
Number two, they are also going to demand for the position of the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. The reason they are demanding for this is because they want to deal with the Sifuna effect. Edwin Sifuna and the group have been laughing Oburu Odinga's group over their decision to support William Ruto without conditions. That, ODM party, one of the biggest political parties in Kenya, is going for an election. They don't have a presidential candidate. They're also not demanding for anything. So they're going to demand for the position of the deputy president.
Sasa, Your Excellency, under the framework now of ODM, under the framework of the broad-based, tutahakikisha ya kwamba tumelete watu wetu pamoja. Lakini nataka kusema hivi kama kiongozi ya ODM, ya kwamba ODM kama chama, there are only two national parties I see in Kenya, ODM and UDA. But ODM itasimamisha viongozi kutoka MCA paka deputy president. President ndio bado tunazungumza kwa sababu baba alikufa na alituacha kwa President William Ruto. Sasa hapo sijapata mtu ya kusimama bado. Hii watu wanarukaruka ndani ya town, hakuna pale unaweza enda, atashinda asubuhi na mapema. Tutasimamisha kila pahali. Najua rafiki yangu Kato anasimama hapa. Nilikuwa na yeye na mkutano mbili. Nilikuwa na yeye na mkutano ngapi? Nilikuwa na shauri yeye ingia ODM. Sasa tuko broad based, hakuna haja wewe kukaa tu kwa UDA. Hata UDA ni chama yetu. Wacha tutaona vile tutapangana hapo. Tumekubaliana? Lakini sasa tutahakikisha ya kwamba serikali ya broad based na vyama ambayo ziko ndani ya broad based tutahakikisha ya kwamba ndio wametengeneza serikali ya 2027.
And in my view, which is my third point here, is that the deputy slot which they are demanding for is actually going to be used to solve a lot of issues within ODM party. I strongly believe that that position is going to be used to appease the coastal region. And that's why Ali Hassan Joho has been demanding for the position. And anybody who has been keenly following Rigathi Gachagua, because he's a truthful man with a serious intelligence, he's been targeting Joho and making it clear that Ruto is going to go with Joho.
Na kama atachukua wewe kama running mate, kazi yetu itakuwa rahisi sana. Presidential candidate ni mwizi. Running mate ni muuzaji wa madawa ya kule. Uchaguzi umeisha au hujaisha? So wewe nikwambie mtu ya madawa ya kulevya, instead of lecturing us, the Kikuyu community, be prepared next year in November. Tutapeleka wewe jela na kukushtaki kwa kuharibu watoto wetu.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you think Ali Hassan Joho can make a good running mate to William Ruto? Because the coastal region have already settled on him.
Hii 2027 ODM ikiingia katika mazungumzo, the irreversible minimum, pale ambapo kwamba hatutaki hivi wala hivi, ni deputy president of this country. Na tunasema kama DP anatoka katika ODM, sisi hapa wapwani, na tena si wapwani peke yake. Mimi nimezunguka na Hassan Joho, huyu tumeenda Northeastern. Nimezunguka na huyu tumeenda katika maeneo mingi. Kila ninapokwenda naona wazi ya kuwa amekubalika kuwa the deputy president of this country.
In this video, I want to reveal to you guys why ODM party is demanding for the possession of the deputy president. Number one, they're doing this because they want to pacify their strongholds. You see, as we speak, ODM is definitely, if they're not careful, going to be a low party. Coastal region is united, but their allegiance is to Joho. So which means ODM party can still win the support in the coastal region if they make the coastal people happy. So if they were to push for Joho, then the coastal region is going to be excited. And the coastal region are definitely going to rally behind Ali Hassan Joho. If you are to ask me, that is one of the reasons they are demanding for the possession. Because assuming Joho is not a presidential candidate, what will ODM sell to the people of the coastal region? I know there are talks. Personally, I know there are those who claim that William Ruto might appoint Gladys Wanga, for example, as a running mate. For me, I don't see that happening. Why? The Luo Nation would be more comfortable with Mbadi as the finance, maybe Opiyo Wandayi still retained, and maybe additional cabinet secretary, plus retaining the position of the interior PS. Those will be enough. Because if you are to nominate Gladys as the running mate, you are going to open serious war within ODM party. Mbadi would claim the position, Wandayi, or all these other guys. So I think ODM will use the running mate to solve their coastal issue. Number two, politics is a game of numbers. If you were to look at it critically, the mountain is gone from Ruto's radar. What does that mean? Ruto will have to get votes from elsewhere. Realistically, where? From ODM support base. So we are talking of ODM and you're talking of Ruto, who really needs the support of ODM party, and ODM party who perceptionally have the numbers. And because of those numbers, they can't just give them like that. So they're saying, we want the running mate. Personally, if you were to ask me, the position of the running mate is one of the most useless political positions in the country today, just like that of the deputy governor. They work under the pleasure of the president. If the president doesn't want the deputy president, he cannot even order for a tissue paper. We saw that with Rigathi Gachagua. We saw that with William Ruto's second term, when Uhuru Kenyatta really pricked him. So because of the game of numbers, they believe they deserve that. And number three, ODM is also pushing for this as part of their succession politics. The truth is, ODM is going to be at the center of William Ruto's re-election. If Ruto is going to fail, then it's going to fail with ODM party. But ODM are also looking at having someone at the top there who can then be seen to be the leader. So that should anything happen to William Ruto, ODM will have a chance of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya. And if you don't look at it from that perspective, the deputy president coming from ODM party and well empowered would mean the person will have a lot of say in ODM party. That person cannot be Gladys as we speak, because Mbadi will raise issues. That person cannot be Mbadi because Gladys will raise issues. That person cannot be Wandai. Joho commands that respect. For someone like the former governor for Kakamega, Oparanya, he fits the bill, but there's a problem. Oparanya is already on his way out of ODM party. And the Sifuna wave is definitely going to sweep Oparanya in Western Kenya. And lastly, they're demanding this because of the Mount Kenya factor in 2027. Mount Kenya will dump Ruto. ODM knows this, which is going to make William Ruto desperate for their support. So I don't know what you think, but for me, Ruto is in a very big dilemma. If he were to deny Kindiki the position of the deputy president, it would mean that even the small support he was going to get from the mountain is going to go. So Ruto would rather have Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki risk with him and then tell ODM, we are giving you these positions. So for me, I don't see Ruto, if you have to ask me, dumping Kindiki for Joho or for ODM for that matter. Kindiki is still going to be William Ruto's running mate in 2027 unless something happens. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.